Hello, guys. Welcome to Talking and Drawing. I am Shane Davis, comic veteran of 20 years working at DC Comics. I'm here today with my lovely co-host, Yanzi Lin, and today we're here to talk about DCU, the entertainment side, the movie side. It's on fire. We got a lot of stuff rolling, a lot of pigs in the blanket right now, a lot of coals in the fire. We got Amber Heard. I heard about Amber Heard, and I got Ray Fisher. Let's get right into it. So first, they're saying Amber Heard needs to go on a diet. She needs to run her finger down her throat. She's in Hollywood. She can't be putting on no weight. What is she doing? Her carb intake too much.
It's tragic that women have to be required to stay nice and slim and sexy. But to be fair, if Jason Momoa put on the pounds, I think they would tell him, Momoa, go lift some weight, otherwise we're out of this role.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is equal. It's a rumor at this stage, but this has been reported all around the block, and it seems like Warner Brothers has not issued any statement about this, so I would say it's pretty likely this is true. So Amber Heard's Aquaman 2 contract terminated for health and fitness reasons.
Wait. Did they not get the memo that big is beautiful? Did they not understand? Did they not see the mannequins at Target? This is acceptable.
Well, I mean, it's acceptable, I guess, for your average Joe and stuff. But when you're talking about Hollywood, you have to be like the epitome of fitness and beauty and everything.
Right.
It's a very high standard to be held up to. So it seems like Amber Heard is out of Aquaman 2, and she's going to be replaced by none other than Emilia Clarke. We would know her as Daenerys from Game of Thrones. And she would have great chemistry, we would know, with Jason Momoa for very obvious reasons, right?
She had it for like all of 2 seasons. I think people put too much stock in these two together, but sure, why not? She needs a gig. Yeah. Was it just the first season? Did he die at the end of the first season? I guess he did. Yeah, 1 season. Sure, why not put them together?
Look at her. She looks so doe-eyed over here.
Yeah, well, a bit of that.
They said that
now, a lot of people are just hoping that Amber Heard is fired because of Johnny Depp, right? Because of Johnny Depp losing getting pushed off of the...
Well, it is more complicated than that. People want Amber Heard fired because not only did she destroy a beloved icon with some very false statements, she is obviously an abuser in her relationship with Johnny. And the sad part is that if the genders were reversed, if it was Johnny who was abusing Amber, he would have been fired right on the spot. But because she's a woman, women power, I guess, so she gets away with it. Now, they're saying, though, that Amber Heard committed perjury as a witness for NGN last year, which was during the court case. So there's going to be an emergency hearing at the end of March. But that was not the straw that broke the camel's back in this case. Nope. Apparently, the reason why they're bringing Emilia Clarke into production is actually because of Amber Heard's health and fitness concerns. The source for this said, Amber Heard did not pass a physical examination. She put on some pounds as is in terrible shape. There's a clause in the contract which says she's required to be in good form ahead of shooting, and she violated that. And Heard also allegedly blamed Johnny Depp and COVID-19 for her deteriorating health, saying that she's been under a tremendous amount of health and has been suffering from depression. But she insists she'll get back in shape.
Everybody should blame, don't blame McDonald's, blame Johnny Depp and COVID. Because that's the thing. We all had COVID pounds, right? I mean, but we're not all working around these Hollywood contracts that say you got to have that 6-pack. You gotta stay a certain build, a certain slender. Need some curves for Mara. Now it's in. Wow, she did let herself go though. I'm sorry. I'm not judging, but she did let herself go. And this isn't something that CG can work on. I mean, her face, that doesn't even really look like her there.
Well, also she needs to wear a bra, but anyway.
Yeah.
And for people who are rejoicing, don't rejoice so soon yet because Emilia Clarke is signed on for the film. But apparently, Amber Heard, there's still a chance for Amber Heard to wiggle back in as soon as, she loses those pounds. But Warner Media is also concerned that Heard's upcoming countersuit against Depp will affect this filming schedule. So there's 2 strikes against Amber Heard. And, she had been living hard and enjoying life ever since COVID.
living hard.
I don't know if her argument saying that Johnny Depp is responsible for her putting on weight is really that accurate. But anyway, Aquaman will start filming in June this year and expected to hit cinemas by Christmas 2022. So they did say if she can get back into it by then, by the time it starts filming, they'll use her. So, well, I mean, Amber, that is you got 3-4 months to basically get back into shape. And it doesn't like she put on like 30-40 pounds, you know. If she has enough dedication, she can totally lose those extra pounds.
Yeah. Dedication, hit the gym, get your personal trainer, put that beer down, and you put that Big Mac down while you're at it. So we got news here from Ray Fisher up to bat. We got some drama coming in with this Cryborgs, the cyborgs of the world. They got feelings. They got to backpedal. They said some things out of context. You know, that's the thing when you're having a whole like Me Too type cancel culture legal argument happening live on your Twitter feed. Sometimes you got to like make sure you everything's, you know, is it proofed? Did you have your attorney proof everything? And this is getting interesting with Cryborg because, well, it shouldn't be. That's the thing with Amber Heard, Cryborg. What if the Warner Brothers just moved forward with their cinematic universe and they weren't going back trying to, you know, take straw and make gold with the Snyder Cut, which I saw a new trailer today. And honestly, it was underwhelming. It was like, oh, look at these chiseled gods out of stone. And I'm like, I don't want to see this, especially when you tell me it's 4 hours. And they started, you know what character they started with? And that whole sequence, that animation sequence, Cyborg, Cryborg, of course, he's getting top billing. Okay, they're trying to shut him up. He's getting screen time. He's getting all this stuff. He's going to throw the old pigskin, but enough's not enough. Not to stop the Cryborg's tears. So where's he going?
Well, that's the funny thing. You see, you said that the trailer dropped today. Well, this tweet dropped today after the trailer dropped. So Cyborg, Cryborg tweeted this out. Do y'all remember the time Walter Hamada and Warner Brother Pictures tried to destroy a black man's credibility and publicly delegitimize a very serious investigation with lies in the press? But hey, Black Superman, AOB. Yeah. We did a video on that yesterday, though.
So okay. So the Black Superman thing, Coates is coming in. He's working on the J.J. Abrams thing. It's very controversial in the fact that they're probably going to end up with a Black Superman. I'm not sure if it's official, but this goes back to 2019 and Michael B. Jordan. So why wasn't Cryborg crying then? Because the Snyder Cut's getting ready to come out. If you can't see how artificial these tears are, okay, these are not art. These are not natural tears. These aren't tears coming from the human eye of Cryborg. They're coming from the cyborg eye. These are not real tears. So where did he go from here?
Well, after he tweeted this out, apparently Warner Bros. Even though it's a Saturday, surprisingly, Warner Bros. Was like, you know what? We can't let this guy continue spewing all this stuff. So there was a statement issued by Catherine B. Forrest, an investigator and former federal judge who headed the Fisher investigation. And this is what she had to say. I'm disappointed by continued public statements made suggesting that Walter Hamada in any way interfered with the Justice League investigation. He did not. I interviewed him extensively on more than one occasion, and specifically interviewed him concerning his very limited interaction with Mr. Fisher. I found Mr. Hamada credible and forthcoming. I concluded that he did nothing that impeded or interfered with the investigation. To the contrary, the information that he provided was very useful and balanced the investigation. And let's not forget, pretty much soon after the investigation was done, Hamada had his contract as president of Warner Pictures renewed, right?
For like 2.5 years, almost 3 years, I think. Yeah.
So I guess, investigation showed that, you know what? Everything that you accuse Hamada of, Mr. Fisher, not real. And here's the kicker. So after this statement from the Fisher investigation, the lead person, Ray Fisher decides to declare this. He's like, as I've said from the start, Walter Hamada attempted to interfere with the JL investigation. He was unsuccessful in doing so because I did not allow him to. Having the investigator make a statement claiming there was no interference is purposely misleading and desperate. A over E.
So this is the BS of this. The Walter Hamada attempted to interfere. Well, you can't try anybody. You can't put consequences on somebody necessarily for attempting to do something. Okay, like I mean, this isn't like, and you're going to say, no, Shane, that's not true. Attempted murder or something like that. Okay, that's different. But, have we got Walter Hamada here with a smoking gun? this is very vague. He attempted to interfere. Now, he either did interfere or he didn't interfere. There's no attempting to interfere with anything. Attempted to interfere with something would be like if you wrote an email to your boss and you didn't hit send and it went into a draft folder. So then I attempted to send a memo. I didn't send a memo. This is office politics and stuff. So you can't just attempt to this isn't something you can hold anybody accountable for, attempting. So even if he attempted, did he or did he not interfere? And that's really all that matters in this investigation. And a lot of this, it's funny that Ray Fisher is still getting airtime. And you're saying, Shane, you're the one giving him airtime. And look, we've reported a lot about Ray Fisher and everything. And I keep thinking there's eventually something that's just going to come out. Like, it's just going to come out. This A over E thing, this branding, there's going to be something behind it. And I often think it's got to come any day now, right before the Snyder Cut's released. I mean, this is Ray Fisher winding up for the pitch. And this is like the cyborg hand just going around and around and around. And it's like, and eventually he's got to release the ball. Eventually he has to, this is a hell of a pitch he's winding up for. And I'm waiting. Ray Fisher, if you're out there, if you're listening, buddy, I want to hear what happened to you. I really hope, and this is the thing, and as effed up as what I'm about to say is, I'm going to stick to it no matter if anything comes out or nothing comes out. Whatever Ray Fisher says happens at this point is not going to seem like anything, no matter how bad it is, because he's got so much noise behind it. Like he's really built this thing up so much, and unless it's like dropping a nuke or something on another country, I have no idea how it's going to live up to Ray Fisher's wind up on this. I mean, it's pretty insane, right? I mean, you know, there's been worse things happen to people. That's it. And to say that this is only because you're a black man, it's like, well, Amber Heard's probably losing her contract. I don't think it's because of the color of your skin or your gender or anything like that.
I think it's very interesting, though, as you said, with the whole timing of this thing. There was not a single peep from Ray Fisher until they announced that they're going to make the Snyder Cut. And suddenly this guy has all these dirty laundry to air. And it's like, so what? He was hoping that the more dirty laundry he airs, the more he can guilt Warner Brothers into giving his character screen time, into doing a cyborg movie one day. Nuh-uh. Ray, you are the one that said, I'm not going to work with any Hamada production. And Hamada said, okay, bye-bye. And that's how you got away from the Flash movie. So be careful what you wish for. Yeah.
But he did get premiere. He was the first hero in that trailer. He did get that. So it is going to be interesting to see how much airtime we get with Ray Fisher. Is he always is he going to be the one telling Batman where to go? Is he going to be the leader of the JLA in this? Is he always going to be front, right, and center in any team shot? You know, let's see. I bet you there will be zero Ray Fisher footage left on the editing room floor. Every scene will be there. They'll probably even have like all deleted Ray Fisher scenes. If they are deleted, they're going to be there to watch. But guys, go check that out. And while you're at it, go check out Starlight Cat's Merlion Rising up on Indiegogo right now. Added some lunchbox and some merch. If you will, go swing by and check that out. And we, guys, thank you. Look below, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, share the video, hit a like, and we will catch you again next time.